Hello. So, oh god. Hi, my name is Cassie. I wrote an article about my breast reduction on her campus, and I've just received a lot of questions about the procedure and what it was like getting it done when I was a teenager. I remember when I was looking for videos about reductions when I was, doing research when I was young, I didn't see a lot of videos about younger teenage girls getting it, so I decided I would just put my 2 cents out there and hopefully it can help someone else. I'll put a link to my article in the description box. I just decided that I would make a video. I think that'd help a lot of people, so let's get started. When I was deciding to get my reduction, I was just growing really, really fast, and it was in 8th grade when my mom actually was like, you might wanna think about this little thing, and I said, I said, no, I said, it's cool to have big boobs in 8th grade, which it was. I was grateful for it then. As they kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I finally realized that, it was a problem I didn't need to deal with. Searching for clothes, and, I was a junior in high school and I decided to do it, so prom coming up, I was like, oh, I want to get a prom dress and I want to be able to feel good in it and I want to be able to just buy it off the rack. I basically was like, I don't deserve this. I don't need to deal with this. I was like, I shouldn't have grandma boobs as a 15-year-old girl, because that's what they were. I was a size 34 triple G by the time that I had gotten them reduced. That was astronomical. Also, if my hands are a little bit tainted, it's because I just redid my hair. We live in America. Sometimes it's good. For me, because I'm a daughter of a veteran, it was really good because our healthcare is pretty good for vets. I had the entire procedure paid for by the time I was 17. The insurance might not cover it if you're under 18. This is very dependent on each healthcare provider. You have to just ask. What I had to do, even still with my healthcare, I had to send pictures of myself in once I found my doctor. We sent pictures into the insurance company of my tits. They saw that it was like a strand on my back. We took pictures of the straps. We took pictures of the rash underneath. Good tip would be, if you have to do that, is to wear a bra that really hurts that day. I got the pictures taken after school, so I wore an awful bra, one that all the bras hurt, but one that really hurt, and so I had really bad markings. So when the insurance company sees that, that makes them more likely to cover your procedure. Just some little life hacks, because the American healthcare system is anyway. The first doctor I went to was literally horrible. He made me so scared about the procedure. I went home crying. Some of the things he said were that because I was young, I wasn't going to heal well, which is bullshit. He also said because I'm pale, the scarring might be really, really bad, to the point where it would never heal, which is also bullshit. When he was touching me during the examination, girls, we know when a gross guy is touching our boobs. We know when a gross guy is touching our boobs. And I did not want that doctor cutting open my boobs. And also, the other doctor didn't show me pictures of a before and after. And my new doctor, the one that I loved, showed me the first day. He showed me before and after pictures. He said, this is what it's gonna look like, approximately. Ask your doctor if they have photos. They should. And it's so important to find a doctor that you trust. You really have to feel comfortable 100% with your doctor, and you have to make sure that they make you feel comfortable. A lot of questions people have is, because I'm young, will they keep growing? I felt that it didn't matter, because I knew that I had grown so much that even if I developed a little bit more, it would not make a difference after the surgery. And it's true, because I went to college and I gained a little bit of weight and my boobs got a little bit bigger, but no, they cannot go back to what they were before, no matter what size you are, no matter what size you get. If you develop a little bit more, you're not going to develop to the point that you once were. That's a lot of people's fears. That was my fear too, so I didn't get it done when I was in 8th grade. So I would recommend getting it done I don't know, at least be like 15. I decided when I was 16 and got it done when I was 17. Got it done like right after my birthday. I know that a lot of people might say, you know, wait till you're 20, like, no. I was so grateful and so happy that I was able to get it done my junior year of high school. My pain and my recovery was so easy. I did it the week, like halfway through winter break. So I got a few days, it was like right after Christmas. There's a really funny picture of me during New Year's. I'll post right here. And then I missed like maybe half a week of school after that. So my recovery time was like a week, 2 weeks. I had read a lot of things about the pain afterwards. And it was, I'm such a baby. I have zero pain tolerance, and it was the easiest recovery. I just slept all week. I stayed overnight in the hospital that night, and then in the morning, the nurse checked in on me, and she was like, "You're recovering better than I've ever seen anyone recover." So fuck you to my other doctor that said I wasn't gonna recover. I was recovering beautifully, she said, because I was so young. The next morning, she helped me shower, which was kind of the worst part, because you get drains sometimes. So what drains are is they're basically like bags, and they put tubing into your boobs, and it's just to collect some fluid. So if any fluid like accumulates after surgery, it happens, whatever, they can drain into the drain bags, and you can empty them out, and then it just helps with any risk of infection, because infection is way higher risk than the actual procedure itself. So I know a lot of doctors will do the drains, some won't, and that just kind of sucked because there were like these things hanging out of me. It was right here, right on the side, and that's actually the scar that, like, that's the part that hurt the most, but it was only if I would like try to move, which you're not supposed to do, and then I'd be like, but showering with them was a little rough. I was really lucky. I got my drains out, I think 4 days later. I got my procedure done on Monday, so I dealt with the drains Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we took them out, which I was really relieved by. That was definitely the worst part, but I recovered so fast, and I think when you're young, you recover a lot faster. So once again, fuck you to that doctor, but, sorry sir, let's talk in my mirror. Yeah, I took muscle relaxers, I took a stool softener, because of the muscle relaxers, and then I took another, I think, general pain drug, but I felt no pain. Zero. From the moment I woke up in the hospital bed to the moment I, you know, went to school, I felt basically zero pain, and it was so nice. The hospital gave me little ice bags that I filled with ice, and that I could just kind of gently lay over my breasts, and this was really helpful. I iced them, and actually, a fun thing, my doctor did not want me to wear a bra at all, which okay, girls, when you have like gargantuanly sized breasts, you need to wear at least one bra, like 2 bras usually. He sent me home with nothing, and it was literally the most amazing feeling. Like, even though they were like glued shut, because my doctor used glue instead of stitches, sewing them up, just sewing up my boob. It felt so good. Oh my god, it was like a literal weight was off of my chest. When I woke up in the hospital, I woke up because I took my first full breath in for years because of all of the literal weight that was on my chest. I was having breathing problems. That's another reason I got it, was because I had such trouble breathing, I had such trouble exercising. I did jujitsu, and none of the men would want to fight me. Like, no one would want to fight me because my boobs were so big. And my rib actually grew and deformed. I don't know why I'm showing you, you can't see it. But my rib grew and deformed because I developed so early. So no bueno, not good. Like I said, I stayed in the hospital that night. It was so awesome. The nursing staff loved me because they're used to like old people. That was my dog. Like, it was a bomb-ass recovery. I had a good time. I had like a sippy cup. They kept bringing me pudding. Like, it was just so nice. People asked me if I had any like fears with it. My fears were the pain, which zero, totally negligible. The scarring, and I am very, very pale, and I do have some weird scar thing. When I try to get my ears pierced once, there's like a scar on the back of my ear from it, so that was a thing that was worrying me, but it was completely fine. Here's a shirt that kind of shows them. That's where the scar is, right there. Not super bad. It's not bad at all. Even if it was, I wouldn't really care. It's very cute. The drains were like right over there. But yeah. The scars are starting to fade really, really, really nicely now. If like I was, you know, standing bare chest in a field, I don't know why I had to do that, but no one would be able to see it. And like when I'm in a bra or a swimsuit, you can't tell at all. I mean, they're so easy to, I mean, hide if you want, but I was like kind of proud of them. I think they're cute. Like who else has scars on their boobs? I mean, it's kind of badass, you know? The Incision Pattern, they have what's called a lollipop and an anchor. And I think I got what's called an anchor. I mean, they're both basically the same thing. It's a little circle around your nipple, then it goes down, and then it goes underneath your boobs, like a little one-eyed smiley face. Just on your titties. Staring at whoever's looking at them. I know some people might be concerned if they like look fake, or if they are like misshapen a little bit. They look so nice. What they do is they make it proportional and they make it natural. So like where your nipple is supposed to sit, that's where they'll put it. Because like my nipple was like, but they got it where she was like, they were like, here we are, where we're supposed to be. My left one was a little bit, teensy tiny bit misshapen when I first saw it, but it rounded out. Also, a really cool thing that happened when I got my reduction, I got 3 pounds taken out from one titty. I got 1.65 and the other I got 1.35. Yeah, because they were like uneven, like a lot of boobs are. But the cool thing about the reduction, just a little bonus, is that now your boobs are like totally even. For the scars, I used, let me see, this, but I used it in the oil form. There's my my green fingernails. There's also scar oil that you can get. That's this specific brand, Palmer's, Dr. Palmer's. You can get the specific scar oil that my best friend actually had, and I used a little bit on my boobs, and it worked really, really well. It's really concentrated, it's really sticky. They also have like these silicone pads that I was looking at online. I never got them because my scarring was so minimal. I was like having a good time with my cocoa butter. I did that around, I want to say like 3 weeks after, but the scar oil worked really, really well. I know it had some vitamin E oil in it. You could take vitamin E vitamins too, or like hair, skin, nail vitamins. Those all would help. But after like a year, your scars will like be so negligible. Also, I know that there's a type of reduction where you can get liposuction and they'll just kind of lipo some fat cells out. I definitely didn't want that because my boobs were like literally hanging down to my belly button. Like, no, because what a reduction does is it reduces and it also lifts. They literally sew it onto your body, which is why I don't wear bras anymore. And like when I wear bras, it actually kind of hurts a little bit for a prolonged period of time. I mean, I would recommend doing the full procedure. So here's the tea. I know that there are going to be some people in your life, young girls who deserve the world, who will be like, you know, maybe you should wait for a husband so that he can love you with and without your boobs. No. If you're gonna make such a personal decision based off of a hypothetical husband or man in your life that might see your titties sometimes, why? Like, what you doing? Like, you're gonna see your titties, and more importantly, you're gonna feel your titties so much more than any, like, dude. The dude you love will love you whatever boobs you have. And if he doesn't, then knock him the fuck out of your life, man. My mom doesn't usually do this, but she was like, maybe you should wait, maybe you should wait. I said, no. No. This is my body. My back was hurting, I had trouble breathing, and I was like, nah, I don't care if a guy likes some big titties. Like, I don't give a shit, man. I don't know, that's a whole nother thing. I know there's a lot of hang-ups on, will I still be me without my boobs? I felt that way too, because I was kind of known as the girl with big boobs, you know? Like, I came in as a freshman with double D's, so like, what else are you gonna do with that? I was really concerned that I was going to be literally cutting away a part of myself, taking away a part of myself. Like, for real, it doesn't fucking matter. People who love you will love you, like I said, titties and no titties, big titties, small titties, perky titties, half a titty, no one's gonna care. But it was funny because what I had with like my big boob, not persona, but like that additive of my personality that people would like joke about or that I would joke about, changed to like the breast reduction part. So it was like, Cassie had big boobs, but she just cut them off. I know that's a concern, and like, it's shitty because it shouldn't be, but it was for me, and I know it is for other people too. And I know physically for some people, to lose a physical part of yourself might be a little daunting, but you're just losing weight. You're just kind of taking away something that doesn't need to be there, you know, like your tonsils. Except your tonsils don't give you extended neck and back and breathing problems. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm 2 years post-op. Here's a picture of the transformation that I posted. Haha. I hope that this video helped you. It's a little bit long, it's a little bit disjointed. I know that it would have really helped me when I was making my decision to get the incision. I was lucky I had really supportive people there all the way. Just know that maybe if you're doing it by yourself, or maybe if some people don't support you, that I support you, because it was the best decision I've ever made. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, anything else I didn't cover in the video, you can comment down below, or you can send me an email, or you can message me on any of my social media. I'll put that all down below. Yeah, I hope that whatever decision you make it yourself. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I definitely had a boob reduction, a breast reduction party, and we played boob beer pong, and with little boob ping pong balls that I got at Spencer's, and I made little boob snacks and a little boob cake, and boob cupcakes, so you can have fun with it. I know being a teenager is so scary, and it's even scarier when you want to cut off a part of your body that, you know, is really, you know, kind of hypersexualized and made to be this great thing, but just know that I am here for you. I just hope that whatever you do for you. You are the only person who's going to have your body, and so it's really up to you to make what decision is best for you, and people will applaud you for it, but it doesn't matter what they think, because it's all about you. B. I remember after my reduction, I posted the picture, and a bunch of like popular girls sent it in their big popular girl group chat, and I got a lot of followers from all the popular girls who like wish they had big boobs, and they all thought I was really cool. So side effect will be the entire high school thinking you're a badass bitch for cutting off your own boobs. Have a good day.